For the past 4 years of my life, I have been playing in one Minecraft world. One world with my friend Noah. And within those 4 years, I should say we have made multiple buildings, farms, and much more that I've probably even forget about. But after 4 years and me taking content creation a little bit more seriously, I thought to myself, why don't I actually make some type of video out of it? I don't really like making Minecraft content, but I still like playing Minecraft. So, that's exactly what we're going to do in today's video. Today, I'm going to be giving you a grand tour of my 4-year Minecraft world. So, let's get straight into it, shall we? And hey, before this video begins, I would just want to say thank you guys so much for the support on the recent videos. Greatly appreciated. And as well, if you want to see more gaming content like this, hit the subscribe button. It's completely free. You can always change your mind later. We're so close to hitting 100 subs, so hit that subscribe button. Of course, we have to start with the first thing that we built. The thing that started this entire world. Our mega-ish base. Our hobbit hole. That's right, we live in a hobbit hole. That's the first place up on the tour here. Um, I should mention that I did not build any of this. This was all by my friend Noah. He's a very talented builder, or well, better builder than I am, I believe. Um, but yes, he built and this window as well, which I am absolutely in love with. The minute I saw this for the first time, I fell in love, and we can make our way into the Hobbit hole. And here in the first room is our grand storage room. And my copper golem, Will. Hello, Will. He is the GOAT, let me tell you. That guy actually does nothing. He sits here and does nothing all day. Anyway, so this is our grand storage room where, yes, we have barrels here, but I know, surprisingly, I'm actually organized. And yes, we have all of these chests filled to the brim with cobblestone, stone, black stone, apparently amethyst, mud, sandstone, bricks. No, I don't know, that doesn't belong in there. Anything you can think of, it's probably in here. Ores, apparently. Shulker box full of more stone. These don't belong in here. N- Uh, yeah, they're okay. Some of it's unorganized, I guess. Like, but yeah, like, and then what? All of this is dirt, 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 dirt. We need a lot of dirt. That's a lot of prismarine, which we'll get into the reasons of the dirt later. Wood, I don't know why I'm showing you this. You don't care about that. But yes, so my friend Noah also built all of this little um this this room here. So, we make it down this corridor here, and yeah, we have a random netherite helmet sitting there. Protection 4 and Breaking 3, mending. It's not bad. It used to be my netherite helmet. I don't know how it got there. Um, yeah, because, well, as you can see, I have a new one. But, yeah. And then as well the Ender Dragon eggs, because Ender Dragon eggs, Ender Dragon heads are up here. Which we a couple times we went end busting. I thought it'd be fun if I put it up there, and I don't think he's noticed yet. But yes, those have been there for quite some time. Um, so now here's this hallway, which, by the way, this is the armor statue mod pack thing that we have installed for our Java server. Um, but yes, we have this hallway down here and this hallway down here. We're going to turn right first. So as you're going to see down here, we have armor stands and glass. Our idea was maybe making like putting armor stands with player heads and just mob heads in all of these down, going all the way down. Our villagers used to be here. However, when we transferred the world over from Bedrock, all of the entities got deleted, so that meant all of our villagers got deleted, and we have no roofs. We have no use for these anymore because we also wanted to make a new villager hall. So yeah, and then as well, these need to change. These kind of like were specialized to each villager trade. So this was the Fletchers, this was stonemasons, farmers, librarian, and that would have been like the armor smith and weaponsmith and stuff. So yeah, we don't know what we want to change these to. If you have any ideas, let me know in the comments down below. It'd actually greatly be appreciated because we have no idea what the hell to put on these things. So yeah, like I said, got any recommendations? Please let me know in the comments down below, and we'll get to that secret room in a minute. So here we have a jukebox. Of course, we have Pig Step, which is our one of two copies we have. And then this is Noah's room, where the window resides. His little window. You can see the our crops and stuff. Yeah, this is his room. Um, I will be honest, I don't think he actually ever is like in this room ever. Um, I don't know, map. Okay, just a random map. Anything in this one? No. Okay. Yeah, so this is his room. I don't think he like is ever in here, if I'm gonna be honest. But this is his room. Um, it's cool. I like it. It looks good. This here it was is part of our base because we hollowed out the top, which we'll get to that obviously later as well. But basically, we carved our base inside of a mountain, and obviously because it's a hobbit hole. And basically, we wanted to keep the outer walls, and as you can see, our outer walls are actually textured and stuff. Because when we dug out the mountain, we wanted to make a false top for that mega tree that you've seen in the background. Which is, it's kind of hard to hide that, to be honest. Which that's what makes our base a mega base, is our tree, the enchantment tree, which we'll get a closer up view of that in a second, which we have not completed that yet either. But yes, so now we could head back down this way, and we actually have all of the people that have been on the server. So of course me, I know it's spelled wrong. It's an inside joke. You won't get it. Of course Noah, Noah Skin. It's nothing basic, and then our friend Redcoats are coming, or Radman Rad as we like to call him. And he's also in the Fortnite video, so if you want to see any content with him, he's in that Fortnite video that I've made. So yes. Um, and then here is my room, which is something. This is my room. I won't lie, I don't spend time in here ever, or do anything in here ever. I don't really care about it. Um, what? And then we'll actually take a trip down to the basement before continuing on with the rest of the tour. So, basement. Oh, wrong way. Down here in the basement, we have our bamboo, which is, oh, dear Lord, we have like 6 stacks. And our sugarcane farm as well. Our sugarcane and bamboo farm on both sides. This floor pisses me off. Then we have our pumpkin and melon, and our cactus farm on either side here, which, getting down here eventually, I will show you all of our pumpkins and melons. We don't have an autocrafter set up here because actually we made this after the autocrafter was a thing, but I will actually take the time to every once in a while, since I came down here, I might as well just, since I came down here, might as well grab the melon slices and turn them into the melons, which we use for villager trading, which we'll obviously get to in a minute. But yeah, we got stuff scattered around here. And then, of course, our cactus farm has been producing, uh, somewhat. We almost have a full, well, yeah, we definitely have, yeah, like, full double chest full of them. Which is cool, I guess. And then, of course, yeah. So, yeah. And then over here we have service tunnels, which is just to get behind all of the farms and stuff in case if anything goes wrong with them. Um, I'm shocked that isn't lit up. Um, and then here we used to have uh, a chicken smelter thing because the bedrock, they could have chickens here, but unfortunately it did burn down some of this. How the It did burn down some of this, but yeah. So unfortunately we had to get rid of it. So let me make that proper looking. Yeah. And then here is our super smelter, which will actually go in the back here and take a gander. So this is the super smelter. Um, we use blaze rods as our fuel source, which apparently it's running out of. And yeah, this was kind of rushed, I won't lie. Um, I made this. I wanted to actually expand it and make it better. I I just never got around to doing it because of all the other projects I was doing. So maybe one day I'll actually come back here and actually properly dig this out and whatnot. Um, or properly put it together because, like I said, it is poorly put together, and I actually do feel bad because of the state of array it's in. It is terrible. Um, but yeah, this was also like made like 3 years ago, so this was in the first year of the world. Um, so I think you could imagine or forgive me for having a terrible super smelter, but it still does its job. It's still quick. It's still fast and efficient, that's what we want at the end of the day. It's fast and it's efficient. And then of course, yeah, this is the input chest. You put your stuff in. Like we'll put one cobblestone. We'll put one cobblestone in. We'll send it off, and then we'll do that. Um, yeah, there isn't even a hopper minecart. I mean, I was gonna say locker, but I don't really think I need a locker. But it will come back, and here eventually you'll see the first one pop up. Um, okay, I said it was fast, and it's proving me wrong. Oh, there it is. As you can see, it's decently quick. It's good. And then obviously we have more cooked chicken because of the chicken farm doing its thing, and a lot of feathers. And as well, we have a service tunnel into a larger tunnel, which, believe it or not, this used to actually be a slime chunk. And then Mumbo Jumbo ruined the slime chunk farms. So yeah, he kind of did. I mean, he kind of ruined them. He made the revolutionary decision of making it in swamp, and then everybody was like, "Oh yeah, yeah, yeah." Anyway, enough of my blibber blabber. We never ever made that farm, by the way. So, yes. But continue on to the tour. This is the hallway that connects our base to the second half of the base. So down here we have our bunk room, which, as you can see, is not built yet. But this room is basically going to be a room for any guests that come online or come onto the server. Any of our friends in real life or anything like that that come onto the server. This is where they can stay. And we call it the bunk room because we kind of want to make it like a bunker, almost. But obviously, that design isn't final, and we haven't even officialized the design yet. Because 99% of this has all been free build. I don't think we've planned out like actually anything. Um, but yeah, but we're going to hopefully get this built eventually. And then over here is an extra room that we know we can fit in here. We just don't know what it was. Or it is. Originally, it was going to be an armor room, and I was going to have armor statues all the way around. Unfortunately, I've changed my mind on that, and I don't want that here. And I don't know what that I want here either. So if you also have an idea of what we can put in this space here, let me know in the comments down below. It'd greatly be appreciated. And yeah. And then we come over here into our map room, and this is what the base looks like above. I don't know what Noah's doing because this is Noah's map room. He is working on it, and I have no idea what he's doing. There's a map missing here, and there's a larger one, and this is a smaller one. I have no idea what he's doing. So no comment. But this room is going to be fairly large. And then also, if in case you were wondering, on these dirt walls are the actual in-between sections of the rooms. And basically, the reason why we kept it this way is so mobs won't spawn in between our walls, making us not be able to sleep at night. So yes, and then we come down this way, and then we have this little hallway that I have not decorated, but I also built. I built this hallway. the ceiling is in disarray apparently, but I made this entire hallway and the staircase upstairs, which hasn't been connected yet, but there is a room there that we'll get to in a minute. Um, but yes, coming down this way, we have this hallway and upstairs to the actual upstairs, which, like I said, we'll get to. Actually, you know what? It's on the tour. Why not? We'll get up here. So up here is kind of a library area. So we have a fireplace here. We have, of course, the library with like the books, the chiseled bookshelves, which is a very cool detail. Um, What's with dirt everywhere, man? And then, of course, we got like chairs and all this fun stuff. And then non-completed. And a shulker box full of junk. And that's pretty much the upstairs. It's nothing too special or anything crazy like that. So let's head down the stairs into the game room. Yeah. So, this here is a sofa with our little TV. We do plan on actually making map art for this TV. So it's a what, like a 3 by 3? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's a 3 by 3. We plan on making map art, or we might even do a 2 by 3. We're not sure yet. We are gonna make some type of map art. Well, that's a project for me to make some type of map art for here. We have a carpet here, and then under the carpet we do have a sea lantern um, down here. This is supposed to be a poker table. This is the pool table, which I love this thing because we have a pool cue. In case if you're wondering how we did that trick, we grabbed two of these signs, two signs, and then we put carpet above them. And then yeah, makes like a pool cue, which is really cool. This is a popcorn machine here. And then if we come over here, we have what I like to call, or what we like to call, the Fight Club room. Of course, the first rule about Fight Club is you don't talk about Fight Club. But this is the Fight Club room. Basically, Noah's a big fan of UFC, and I'm a big fan of WWE. So figured we might as well put something like that into our room. So yeah. And then we can come on over here into the um our achievement room, if you want to call it that. And here in the hall of actually I don't really know what to call this. It's just our trophy room, hall of record room. Pretty much. So we'll just start off. So first off, we have the time Cale made over 83 plus minecarts, then burned them. Yeah. I accidentally, of course, the good old shift clicking, and I made 83 minecarts. With the rose, pretty self-explanatory to be honest. I mean, it's a wither rose. So yeah. So this is Noah's first set of diamond armor and the first Jordan Belfort, which is his silk touch pickaxe, his fortune pickaxe. His fortune pickaxe is the Jordan Belfort, and so that's that. And then this is his first set of diamond armor, which I don't know. No chance protect for unbreaking. Yeah, you can tell those were definitely like enchantment table stuff. So yes, of course we have the dragon egg because it's the dragon egg. We have a netherite block, our pet netherite block. We named it. Its name is Wilkson, and then we have a diamond block because why not? And then of course we have first diamond chest plate. Of our knowledge. It's one of the first. This is one of our first bed. This is our first emerald block. This is our first crafting table. This used to be an illager banner, but as you can see, it's no longer there, so we can technically remove it from the hall. But we have our first banner that I made. Um, First ancient debris, and our first dragon head. And then, of course, these on display of the zombie and creeper head. I used to have a channeling trident until I lost it in lava, and we got a whole bunch of heads like these lying around. So yeah. And then, of course, our next room is our dining room. I absolutely love this place. This place is awesome, and kitchen, by the way. So, right behind you is the wall of music discs. This is all of the music discs that we have. we want to kind of collect them all. We even have the Lava Chicken one from the movie, and our another copy of Pig Step. We want to collect all of them. So I believe there's 20 in the game. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah. So we'll get all of them eventually, and they'll all be on this wall. We're running out of wall space, as you can see. That's a problem. We might have to. Maybe I can make that room into the music disc room. Maybe. But yeah. So we have another fireplace, which coincidentally enough, if we I'll get rid of this later. Um, if we go up, the fireplace up top is exactly in the same location as the fireplace below. And we also have a skeleton head up there. Um, for like you know how people like put like skull heads or just heads of like like deers or whatever. We wanted to do a skeleton head because we thought it would look cool. So that's what we did. And then obviously, of course, we just have bookshelves with the chiseled bookshelves here and all that fun stuff. And then this is our kitchen area, which this cool design where we have the meat on the campfires, which is a really, really neat design that I thought Noah did. Um, I'm not sure we're supposed to be here. They're gone, but yeah, we have cake and cookies, which yeah. Turtle eggs, which let me tell you, I spent so long getting these damn turtle eggs. Holy crap, they took forever, but we got it there. Of course, we have like our stove here with the thing above the stove. I can't think of what it's called. The brewing stand, which I think have infestation potions. Okay, weird. And then, of course, we have cauldrons. And Bedrock, you used to be able to color the water in the cauldrons, so these were different colors. However, of course, Java and that stupid feature, junk. With that stupid feature, we have it like it is now, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. And then, apparently, we just have a water source block sitting over here. But yeah, no, this room is awesome. It is really cool. I really like how it turned out. Um, Oh, of course, we have like the melon and pumpkin area here. I thought it was really neat, especially with the overhead ceiling lights. We also used to have a pig like upside down, so the dinner bone thing on the saw blades, because that was a nice touch too. Maybe we'll get that back, but yes, no, this room is absolutely glorious, and as well, just like in every other room, of course, we needed the ender chest in there. But I love the kitchen. It's still probably one of my favorite rooms in the house to the date still, but I love this area a lot. And then next we have the guest bedroom, which isn't an actual functioning guest bedroom in here. So yeah, so we have the guest bedroom with the bed and a fireplace and a mirror and the most expensive lamp in the world. So in Bedrock there was a glitch where you could get the Ender Dragon egg twice if you killed it. And of course we got the dragon egg again. So we made it as a lamp. And then yeah, a mirror made out of a banner. I don't remember how I made it, but it was made that way. So yeah. And then the nether portal actually leads back out into the storage room. So this is another way to get out or into this area besides going all the way around this way and into that way. And I almost forgot about it, but our secret behind this painting, Andy's room or Radman Rad's room. This is Radman Rad's room. So, yeah, he just lives in our walls. As you can see, this is the aquarium outside, um, which we can take a look around. This is our aquarium, which has no fishes in it. But, yeah, come on. There we go. And then he also has a basement. He has like a dungeon. So, he has a dungeon. So, yeah, a dungeon. And also a, uh, um, yeah. He has a dungeon. Um, so yeah, come on. There we go. Boom. And yeah, so that is the Hobbit hole. except the up top here with, of course, so up top here, we are making a fake roof up top of it, where the big tree will stand. And then this is also an area we have. So basically, we wanted a fly out feature, so that's our flying out feature of the base. And this is the tiny tree. Of course, we had to keep this one because this is the tree in memory of Chad. Chad was the first pet dog on this world, and basically what happened is, I guess when we went through the Nether portal, we had him we stood him up and we put him through the Nether portal. We went through, a creeper came around and blew him up, and unfortunately he died. It was a very sad day. We put this bench here so we can watch the sunrise. No, sunset. Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, something. So we can see either the sunrise or sunset. I can't remember. That way with Chad's tree, and then of course we have the mega tree. I was about to say, I think I put that on me with the mega tree itself. This thing is massive. It is huge. It expands a lot, and it's kind of also showing you a little bit of other areas around the base. But yeah, this thing is massive in size. But it's cool. It'll be cool when it's done. So yeah. So that was the tour of the Hobbit Hole, and exiting the Hobbit Hole, we have, of course, one wheat field, which it's actually better representation if we fly up. Because what we want to do is we want to bring the wheat field all the way down to that the end of that fence over there. And then, of course, we have this path, which we're going to head this way first into this Omega wheat field as well, into the unfinished silo in the middle of the wheat field. And I don't have slabs on me, but I'll put spruce slabs there, like it is here. But yeah, so we're gonna put a huge silo in the middle of this huge wheat field farm. We think it's gonna look cool personally, so yes. And then we walk down this little path here into what I like to call the Industrial Revolution city, because why not? So, of course, we have like a visual of like building being built here. I think we did pretty good with it, with like the scaffolding and stuff. And then of course the bricks being in piles here. So we have that. Um, we have this building over here with the silo that I really love, and this like out yard area-ish. Um, I love it. I do love it a lot. It's very cool. And then this building is sick as well, because this building has a building inside of it, which is actually our sheep farm, which when we transferred it over to Java, all of the entities got deleted. So all the sheeps got deleted again, which is unfortunate. But we do have some wool stockpiled up here. We had every color of wool you could imagine, uh, shears and everything, all that redstone, all that fun stuff. So yes, but that building we built when we thought we were going to do a different style than what we're doing now. So yeah, and excuse me, what? Okay, okay. So, coming back to the mainland here, we have this building here, which I'm like 90% sure is, yeah, nothing. Figured, but it is really cool designed building. We have this big factory building, which, yeah, we'll get to that in a second, but we have this style car here. We have the train tracks that we might build a train on eventually, somewhere down the line. Um, we got the train tracks. We have another building over here that is unfinished. As you can see, we start and pick up projects a lot on this here server. But we have this, and then we also have one of my favorite bits as well, is the quarry. It's kind of, uh, I don't know if this is actually called a quarry, but we have this moat. It's a moat, with the ship in it, and basically it's hauling in the bricks for the city itself. And it's kind of a cool detail that I like. And then we also have a bridge that I just refuse to use. So yeah. Um, And then, like I said, we have this place, which is our industrial revolution, um, is our factory rather. And this factory is actually the iron factory. Nice. The iron factory, but as you can see, there's no interior design, and our iron golem thing was broken. Because transferring it over to Bedrock to Java broke the iron farm. But all of our iron's in the base. I think we have like 9 stacks of iron. So we're fine right now, but this is also where we keep all of our stonemasons for the brick for our building. So, yeah, we'll close that up. And then I believe this is just another door. We'll probably put interiors in eventually. Um, when that will be, God only knows, but yes. But we have cats running around the city since we have villagers in there. But we also have villagers in another area, which is over here where I've been working on a new villager trade hall down here. Where we have Fletchers and librarians, and then, of course, they're all grown up. So yay. But we have all of this stuff and all of these things in here and here, little area, and the more villagers down here. Yeah. Basically, I stopped working on this a little bit ago. Not like a little bit ago in like time wise, more like a couple weeks ago. Um, because I can't do the villagers anymore. But basically, every librarian in here is enough to get you fully the best armor in the game without swift sneak on the pants, um, which is good. So yes, and but we're also still working on the sword. We only need stuff for the sword, and we'll be pretty much all enchanted out. So yeah. Um so yes, and in case if you're wondering, this I don't know which building it is based upon, but this building is actually a building we built it based off a building in downtown Cleveland. Um like I said, I don't know which building it is. If I can find it online, pop a a picture of it online or on the screen right now. So yeah, this is I really like this. It's really cool. It's really neat, how it is. Hopefully we can get the interior done soon and then make it a better way to get into that. But yes, this is a building based off downtown Cleveland. All of this wool you'll see is future plans of where things are gonna go, like terrain. I think that's a building actually going here, but stuff like that. And I don't know what the hell that wood is either, and I don't know what that is. But up here is what I like to call the Uptown District, because this is where we have the fancier buildings, which this building is already turning out lovely. I love the way this building is turning out already. But then we have like this cornerstone building here, which leaf, which is awesome, which we actually have the interior done. It's like a bar. I love it. It's fantastic. No upstairs done though yet, but as you can see, we are building the buildings here, which we love this corner. I love this corner building a lot. I think it's really neat design on how we did it as well. So more like Noah. Noah did this corner building, but it's a really neat building on how it's done. And then, of course, we have more buildings here, which we plan on expanding out that way and that way. And as you can see, this area we're gonna have like kind of area where there's gonna be a patch of grass in the middle here. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, we're gonna expand this out this way and all that fun stuff. Which, yeah, yeah. So, yeah. Um, and then we can fly back downtown into the Industrial Revolution, into this way here. The train tracks go this way, and this is another bridge that we have going. And basically, eventually, we're gonna make a path all the way to spawn, which we'll go to spawn eventually. Don't you worry. But we can fly up this way, in through these pathways here, and up here into what we're calling the magical forest, because we're going to have spruce trees surrounding our base, and then into the other, or to the next area rather, as what we like to call the quarry. And basically, a little lore here on the server, or just yes, server slash world. This world used to be on Bedrock, and when switching it to Java, and then we switched to Java, like I've stated a couple times throughout this video. However, when it was on Bedrock, the world got corrupted from time to time, and when the world got corrupted, we always panicked that we would lose this world, and fortunately, it survived the day. And basically, when the world got corrupted, right beside our base, something crazy happened. And that is, the void. Um, let's see if I can mine it up here. Basically, this hole leads, it was a void straight down to the void. Yeah. Um, yeah. Basically, we don't know how it happened still. But world corruption files and stuff like that, which you'll see a lot of stuff like that with world corruption in this world, which unfortunately is not our fault, at the end of the day. It's just what happened with when the world got corrupted, which, yeah, it does suck, but it is what it is. Um, but yeah, that is the quarry. So yeah, and that is the main base stuff done. Oh wait, I forgot about the mini golf course. So eventually we're gonna extend this out to the mini golf world where I built this. It took me like a week to build. I was bored one day, and I just wanted to make some ice mini golf. So all you do is you throw your item like that, you go in, you pick it up from the item hopper. Pretty cool. So, of course, you got hole 2, that's 3. This should be 4, 4, 5, 6. And then, of course, that's hole 7 there, and then or the bonus round hole, because, yeah. All it is just ice underneath, and then I think a couple of the holes have like grass on it to stop it from sliding all the way down, because I'm evil like that. So yeah, and then you'll go in here. This is like a little lounge area where you can go and pick up your golf balls, which are now the dies and stuff. So yeah, but I thought that was a pretty neat design done by us as well. So yeah. So before I fly off to the couple of farms we have lying around, I want to show off our Nether hub because that took some time as well. Our Nether hub is not done, nowhere near to being done, but I'll show you the Nether hub. Which this is the Nether Hub. Let me tell you, this place is awesome. So, of course, we have the magenta fog effect, which is really cool. We have these buttons. Yeah, we have buttons. So, yeah, we have this magenta fog effect. We have these warped stem things, and basically, in each direction, we're gonna have tunnels going out to different areas, and some of them already lead. Oh, never mind. I thought this one led to something, but it doesn't, apparently. Oops. But some of these already lead to some other nether portals. Like, this is our main nether portal here. You go through any of these four, they lead you back to our base. Down here should lead you to maybe a couple of nether portals? Maybe not. Yes, so this one, I actually don't know what this one's linked to. So find out. If we were facing north, this is probably the Sand Village. Yes, it is the Sand Village. Um, this village is this village is known as our raid village. So whenever we want to do a raid, we always come to this village here. Because I'm pretty sure the villagers that are alive are. Oh, that's right, because the entities died when we transferred. They're not here anymore, but they used to sit in this house. And basically we just come in through with the bad omen effect and do a raid for totems. But I barely ever use totems, so it doesn't really matter to me on about oops. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. It doesn't really matter to me on the totem situation because, like I said, I just don't like using totems. I like having food in my off bar. So yeah. Also, I just like building things with my off bar too because it's easier that way. And then I might as well um, show you down this way, which down this way leads to our end portal, which I do want to eventually get another tunnel going, which is a project that I was gonna overtake. So yes, so this is our end portal. Down here is when we were doing our netherite mining. Nothing special. We do plan on getting a tunnel bore eventually because just faster netherite like that. So yeah, I missed the 360. Ooh. or the 180. And welcome to our cursed end. Let me tell you, this end is massively cursed. It's scary even. So these holes were made when we did the Ender Dragon fight. Uh, Crazy. But basically, this end is cursed, as you may start seeing if we fly up. Oh, so it's not going to do it today. So sometimes it would rain in the end, which, yeah, that's fun. Also, yeah, you can kind of see stuff like that. And then there's just a shiny light that happens from time to time. Like, what the hell's that about? Is that always been in the end? Like, what is that about? It pisses me off, actually. Then over here is our Enderman farm. Pretty generic. I built it in Bedrock. It kept breaking in Bedrock. Um, and then when we got to Java, of course, I fixed it. So, but this thing it does work. I want to make the platform bigger so we can get some more Endermen going. However, it works. It does its job just fine, as you can see. I'm slashing away. We already mended up pretty much everything, gaining levels. Of course, we have a crap ton of Ender pearls, and yeah. So, well, I like emptying this out every time I come around, just for that. And then actually, this is pretty emptied. We have 51 Enderman heads, which I don't plan on ever using, but having a stack of them couldn't hurt, I guess. But yeah, and then we'll just take a couple more slashes at them before we leave, get some quick XP. Yeah, but this thing does work. It works amazing. Like if we go into the statistics, mobs, um, Enderman, I've killed 4,685 Endermen off this farm alone, which yeah, I mean is nothing impressive to other people, but you got to keep in mind we have only had this server on Java for not even a year yet. So, but well, speaking of the devil, the spawn. This is where I was actually going to go next. Is spawn. So, we spawned here in a little. Why is the door janky like that? Oh, never mind. I see why the door's janky like that. Um, we're gonna have to tear this up. We can place course, dirt there, boom, bop, bam. Perfect. So, and then we can do something like that. There we go. That looks nice. Okay. So, we spawned in a jungle biome, and basically what we wanted to do was, make an area for people to be safe at when they got in here. And that's what we did. We made a little campsite thing. So there's a bed, there's a furnace, stuff like this. And then, of course, chest full of 52 iron. Apparently, I'm taking that back with me. Um, and stuff like that. Just a nice little way to, make sure people are safe if they spawn in at night or whatnot. And as well, in case if, just like you saw, um, when our beds are obstructed, we have a safe area. And as well, we have crops, which we don't maintain very often. Which, since I'm here, I might as well plant them. Plant more of them. So yeah, because the plan was to get these all planted out, but as you can see, that just did not happen. Boom, boom, bop, bam, bop, boom, boom, bop, bam, 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 bam. Okay, perfect. And at one point there's this potato. Perfect. So yeah, so that is that area, and I believe we're going this way to go back home. We're going this way to go back home. Yes. So our base is around about 600. 600 is the chords that we usually just go to, which is crazy to believe that we flew that far out just for this well, we traveled that far out for this base. Oh, and here's more cursed corruption of our world. Um yeah. So, chunks just spawn in missing, or chunks don't line up, like this chunk here. Our world is so cursed as you fly out from our base. It's wild. Gets better towards, like, actually gets better towards out new biomes and stuff, which is tens of thousands of blocks out. And then, as you can probably see by the leaf decay and all that stuff, This used to be a forest. We we tore down that forest. It took 4 years. We just finished that forest, by the way. That forest lasted us around like about 4 years of our life on that forest. But so yes, let's head over to two of the final things on the server and our last two obscured things on the server as well. I don't mean obscured, but this is our creeper farm, which, holy shit, this thing is a fucking beast. Let me tell you, this thing actually works miracles. I AFK'd this thing for 30 minutes, and I got this much TNT, the gunpowder. These not two rows here that are missing. That's how much I got in 30 minutes. Wild work, let me tell you. Um, yeah, no, this thing is a beast. Yeah, this thing works like a miracle. Well, yeah, honestly, that's the world. I know it may not seem very impressive, but we have put a lot of work into this world for the past 4 years. Um, and honestly, it's been probably one of my favorite things that I have ever worked on. I absolutely love this world. This world is an amazing world, and just the amount of time and effort we've put into everything that you've seen is insane. Of course, we haven't played on it for 4 years straight. I should get that cleared. Of course, there's like, your on and ons. We get burnt out every once in a while, and then we jump back into it. Um, but like I'm saying, this world has been an amazing, pretty much backbone to my friendship with Noah. And honestly, without this world, I don't think I'd appreciate Minecraft the same way as I do without this world, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. But with that, I thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Because that's it. That's the end of the tour. I should say that I do kind of want to maybe do more of these. I'm thinking about like every year, I just kind of give you an update on what's happened in this world. Because I've stated in a previous video, I don't like making Minecraft content. Um, I just don't. I used to. I just don't now, especially with the allegations Minecraft YouTubers get. I just don't like that. So I don't. I don't like doing the Minecraft content, but however, I think every year we could definitely pump out a Minecraft video, um, showing off this world that Noah and I've put a lot of hard work into. Um, but yes, with that, like I said, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. And I will catch you in the next one, which should be relatively soon. I have another video in the works, so that should be coming out very soon. So look forward to that. So like I said, thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.